Awez, and today we're reacting to the abuse of the N-word for clout by Fodim Shams. Yo, people will rage bait until they die, and they don't care. In fact, they want you to listen. They want you to hear them. They want you to get to engage, to comment, to hate them. It's like it's clout chases, but the type of clout chases is just dangerous. But yeah, without further ado, comment, like, subscribe. Let's dollar.
Would you use the N-word out of interest?
Yes.
You would?
I do quite frequently.
In this video, I wrote out a bunch of words. I said that this girl is naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant. And the first letter of all of those words spells out the word nigger.
Yo.
That does not make me racist. That makes me somebody who is trying to say, hey.
So I'm saying, the video just started and I'm like, what?
How about, here's an idea, we reclaim that word?
So who's gonna tell her? You're a little bit late there, lady. Like several decades late. We've already reclaimed the word, and we've turned it into a term of endearment. That's why we say the version that has the A at the end instead of the R. And sure, your heart might have been in the right place, albeit very ignorant and uninformed place. But before you decided to click that button to post this video, you didn't think that maybe this is a little bit crazy? A little bit insensitive? Maybe it's not my place to be saying all this? I don't know, man. That's just food for thought. If you're a black person, I'm sure you've been in this situation before. You're talking to a non-black person, maybe you met them for the first time, they're introducing themselves. The conversation is going amazing, splendid, swell even. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they drop the N-word. They look at you, you look at them.
For me, bro, it's like we don't use the K word. We don't use that word because there's no question about it. I'll punch in your face and you won't survive that ish. I'll make sure. And in fact, because there's zero tolerance in my country for the K word. The K word is like our version of the N word. So I don't even call other Okies and tell them, hey, yo, this is what you did, and we'll beat you up, bro. We'll knock you. Yo. But the word that does catch me like that is, don't I just said obvious, bro. It's like darky, bro. Hey dog, that still catches me, dog. Cause darky is also used in the same way as the N word in South Africa, right? While the K word is a no-go. I won't even say it because I don't want to spread the word. Darky is a word that other black people call each other. Oh, my beard is weird. What the heck? I need to shave that. But it's a word that other black people call each other, right? But when somebody that's not black says it, it doesn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It just does not feel right, bro. So yeah.
They look at you, then you look at them. There's always that awkward little pause where they look you dead in your eyes. They're looking straight into your soul. They want to see, are you gonna react? Are you gonna crash out? And mind you, as soon as they say the N-word, they automatically turn on fight or flight because they know they're taking a risk. And it's really gonna be two options. One, they're gonna be able to continue using this word, which they know has a lot of history behind it and is offensive to a whole group of people. A word which they can easily take out of their vocabulary with just a little bit of effort. And two, they're probably gonna get into an altercation which they most likely will lose because I don't know what it is. When people drop that N-bomb on black people, we get like an extra boost of strength. I promise you. I've seen so many videos of fights that broke out because someone used the N-word, and I'm telling you, every single time, the black person has won. Now, I'm sure there's probably a video out there on the internet where a black person has lost, but I'm just saying, it's very unlikely. A lot of us will crash out over that word. And we'll take it there. I remember back in the day when people would drop the N-word, they would make it seem like it was a complete accident, as if they never used it in private, and it was definitely not something that they would say when no one was around. And then we'd probably get this class act performative video of them apologizing and how it was just in the heat of the moment and they blurted it out. It was just a complete accident. They usually sound a little something like this.
It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. It just sort of slipped out. And I'm not going to make any excuses to why it did, because there are no excuses for it.
It's because you say it on your own time.
Damn, bro. Now I found some PewDiePie, bro. But he did do that shit. He did do that. Damn. Oh, snap.
No one's watching. You go and you get your reps in.
I'm disappointed in myself because it seems like I've learned nothing from all these past controversies. And it's not that I think I can say or do whatever I want and get away with it. That's not it at all.
Actually, that's exactly what he thinks. Mind you, the same YouTuber went and made rating YouTuber apology videos video. And he included himself in there. PewDiePie. Brief intermission, make sure you subscribe to my reaction channel. It's linked in the description. Love y'all.
Time for me to review YouTuber apologies. That's right. For some reason, I thought this was a good idea. You know, I made a few apology videos. Just a few of them. Just a couple. So I feel like I have the basics.
So this is the thing that he constantly does. He's not new to making these mistakes and then hopping online and posting an apology video. And what do you know? It works every time, so why stop? Am I right?
Oh, hold up. That's PewDiePie we're talking about. I can defend the O. Right? PewDiePie has made a lot of mistakes. Now, has there always been racism on these mistakes? No. Some of those mistakes were just... Yeah, let's... Yeah, there was a... Yeah, like that... Yeah, that... Oh, my lord. I don't want to even say it now, but basically there was hate crime happened on behalf for him. Right? He didn't endorse it. No one endorsed it. I was a part of that whole movement, that whole T-series and Dangasa, and then somebody went crazy in the mosque. But there's been times they apologize, and you know what I'm saying? It was just like, but I get where my guy is getting off. But you gotta understand too, though. PewDiePie at that time was the biggest YouTuber. So any mistake he made, people were going after him, and he needed to apologize.
The perfect YouTube apology video. You need to start off with a sign.
No way this guy made a YouTube apology video guideline.
Your audience immediately that this is a heavy video to make and it's an extreme burden on your shoulders. And there's no better way to do that but with a sign. Number 2, what you want to do is shift blame. Never take responsibility.
Yo, this is unreal.
Rule number 3, play the victim. Want to make sure that people know that this has been a great inconvenience to you. You might want to bring up something like, I'm getting cyberbullied.
His entire community has decided to cyberbully me.
Or if you're in deep trouble, what you want to do is you want to bring in death threats. That's an effective way to just diminish every other criticism. Excuse me, I'm getting death threats, okay? Oh, I messed up?
Bro, he is giving us the whole playbook.
Oh, well, a few selected people have decided to send mean comments to me. So, I think your point is invalid.
But see, that right there was a past era. In today's day and age, we got people proudly using the N-word. And I don't know what's emboldened people so much to just want to use that word and antagonize a whole group of people. But that's the reality we live in now. We have a slew of content creators who are literally monetizing racism. They know the shock value and engagement that saying things like the N-word or being racist brings, so they intentionally do it.
You get a lot of black viewers on here? Like, can you see?
Oh, none.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't even think my show, I think my show audience is so racist that it doesn't even have the possibility that if it got posted on a clip or it could just be seen by anybody, I still don't think they'd see it.
Yeah. So we can get a little racist here.
If you're not racist, you're gonna lose my audience's support.
I mean, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. And keep in mind, these are guys with big platforms, so they have a whole audience that supports this behavior.
So even off camera, that's not just a joke.
No, I'm a racist.
Oh, you are. I'm racist to everybody. So that's not doesn't mean you're racist.
I'm not racist to everybody. I pick and choose.
Okay, I'm done.
Blacks and Jews, it rhymes.
And it just keeps getting worse.
All right, guys, I'm here to address all the allegations. Yes, I said it. No, I don't give a fuck. And I am going to say it again.
And I mean, if we just take a quick glance at the comments, you can tell that there's a bunch of people out there supporting this behavior and feel like TJR is a voice.
Dude, if somebody said that, they said it, I'm still gonna say it, the K word. We're gonna find you. We're gonna find you, beat you up. It's not gonna be funny. I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry. That's the thing. I'm not even sorry, bro. Because that's not something you just say, bro. Especially have no remote. Seem proud. Seem like you're doing, bro. You're risking a lot right now. For what? You're risking a lot.
Finally, someone who doesn't let social media control them. 68,000 likes. Can't be canceled if you don't care, by the way. 73,000 likes. Wow,
You
you're
so
so
worried about
cool.
being
Best
cancelled.
apology of all time.
Last
We
thing
need
you gotta
more
worry
people
about,
like you
my
for
boy.
real. Finally, someone standing
Last
in
thing.
business. That's my mentor. I like this guy. That was such a beautiful speech. I am crying right now.
Everyone wants me to buy the Conair's egg, and bro,
You guys love saying, TJR, you're not black, you're not black, TJR, you can't say the N-word. I have two things to tell you. Number one,
Oh,
number two. Thank you very much. I'll be saving this for later.
And one of the
Like I
saddest
said,
things about this whole situation is that a
baiters.
lot of these content creators have a considerable amount of black fans. So just imagine.
rage baiters, bro. Just rage baiters. Even I was getting hot just now, and they weren't even saying the word that I was you know what I'm saying? Rage baiters.
Imagine how betrayed they feel.
Gonna say it, I guess I gotta be the one to say it. TJR, bro, we love you. We watch your content, we mess with you, bro. You gotta stop. You know what I'm talking about. You gotta chill, bro. It's a little too much now. I done seen too many clips with you doing it, bro. Like, it's all love. You twin, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, but bro, you gotta chill. Like, it's too much now. Cause the community is not liking it, bro. But we rock with you, so this is just us telling you, like, all right, bro, like, we kick it with you, but you just gotta relax.
And I ain't never rock with anybody that much to just let them blatantly disrespect me to my face like that. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, what do you expect from these out-of-touch white people? Their actions seem very on brand. Well, it's not just white people. We also have people who came up around black people. They're familiar with the community and the culture, but they're still okay with saying things like this.
You're from the South. Obviously, you grew up a different kind of way. Do you feel like you could say the N-word?
I feel like I can say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you
But
why.
he's not white, though.
I wish there was some black dudes in here.
There are. Where right there?
And there's one right here. Not.
Okay, well, we're gonna use him. What the fuck are you gonna do about it, you know?
That is such a crazy statement to say in a room full of black people. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking, oh, at least he stood 10 toes down and he didn't get scared because there were black men in that room. First of all, I don't know if he would have had the guts to say all that if he was in a room full of black men who were about that life.
Yeah.
Yes, they said there were black men in that room, but I mean, this seems like a pretty established podcast, and I doubt the black men working there are involved in street life or are thugs by any means. And the second
Not
point
even
I'd like
thugs, just people that don't they don't have a future. They don't care about nothing. Because you don't need to be a thug or gangster to really hurt somebody or mess up their life. Let's get that straight. As long as you don't care about what happens next, you could do the worst. That's why a lot of problems come from like teenagers and all that thing, because they don't know what they want. So they don't go mad. Excuse me.
make is that it's crazy to me that he said a statement like that in a room full of black people, and then a couple seconds after basically claimed that he loves black people and he even has black family.
And then second of all, I grew up loving these motherfuckers. I grew up fighting with them. I grew up eating with them. I grew up fucking doing bad shit with them. I grew up loving with them. You know, I got family. It's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody out black, it's what the fuck I was surrounded by, you know?
I think for a lot of people, there's a mixture of shock and awe because he stood his ground in a room full of black people. But I personally find it sad. You're openly disrespecting a group of people to their face. On top of that, it's on a podcast that has global reach. And you're so emboldened by this thug mentality that you would say something like this, knowing the history behind that word, and still claim to love black people. And this guy, Mexican OT, isn't the first to make a statement like this. Before him, the rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine made a similar statement.
People seem to have a problem with you saying because they say a Mexican should not be using the
But
word.
hold up. This is New York. Everybody there says nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody there says the N-word in New York. It's a different place, bro. So from what I've heard, the N-word is very normal in New York, especially among the Mexican and the black people. So, like, I hear you, but I don't hear you at times. No, I'm with you, bro. I'm rocking with you, D Shams. I'm rocking with you, but you know, sometimes you're losing me.
Who gonna stop me? Who? Like, that's, I can see those comments all the time. Who? I can say it. Like, who gonna stop me? It's the way I grew up. It's my culture. I grew up in Bushwick, Brooklyn. It's my vocabulary. It's the way I talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like y'all all from New York. You probably went to school around. How many Spanish kids walk around like, yeah, my nigga's popping? Like,
No, everybody does.
That's why they
everybody
never
does.
I'm
So
like
don't
Fat
make
Joe.
it
Dominican,
Fat
Dominican.
Joe,
what I mean?
everybody.
Big Pun
Yeah.
says it.
I'm not Post Malone. I'm saying nigga. I could say nigga. 6ix9ine literally gave himself the N-word pass. But back to the Mexican OT interview.
But if you're from where I'm from or anywhere, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? It's like I done went to the jungle and earned the lion's head. You know? And I'll dominate anywhere.
I done went to the jungle and earned the lion's head. The N-word was never something you could earn. It was never an option for you. And I know there's gonna be people in my comments that are gonna say, oh, it's because of where he was raised, and this place, this is normal. And I know there's gonna be some raccoon black people out there who agree with this mentality. But I'm sorry, even if you're black, we're not gonna see eye to eye on this. Because even if it was a small population of the black community who thought it wasn't okay to say the N-word, which it's not, by the way, they would still be in the right. Because just because another portion of the community doesn't think it's that deep or doesn't find a problem with it, that doesn't invalidate how the portion of the group that does think it's a problem feel. And you'll never be able to convince me that it's not that big of a deal, especially when I'm having negative experiences with it in my present day life. For example, like my 5-year-old nephew going to the park to play with kids and then getting called the N-word hard R by older kids and their parents. Imagine doing that to a 5-year-old kid. And this happened like 2 months prior. It's not something that happened like years ago. People know the significance of that word. They know the negative connotations that come with it. That's why when
that is crazy though. That is crazy. That is very crazy. And I understand how you're feeling, bro, but like still, dog. For some people it's not that deep. And I understand that you mad and all that. And honestly speaking, bro, if somebody did that shit to my nephew, we fighting. We are fighting. We gotta take this thing outside. I'm sorry. No. We gotta take this outside. But I brought my nephew down. I don't think I'll fight. No, but I'll need to teach him that, hey, yo, bro, somebody's moving crazy around you. You gotta sort that thing out. So, yeah, I don't know what I would have done. But yeah, bro, I understand how you're feeling, but like, for some people, it's not that deep. And you can't really force your ideals on other people.
non-black person gets into it with a black person, the first thing they do is pull out the N-word, because everyone knows the weight and the negativity that comes behind that word. But some people try to gaslight the black community and try to make it seem like it's not that big of a deal. You know, it's not that deep, it's just the word. That stuff happened so long ago. Why is this guy so uptight, bruh? It's just the word. And then those same people will turn around when they have a negative experience with a black person. The first word they want to use is the N-word. Hard R too. You don't see how you're contradicting yourself? So is it that deep or is it not that deep? And the one thing that always comes to mind when it comes to cases like these is, where do we draw the line? Because sure, there's a lot of people that think the N-word is just the word, but if you become desensitized to that, what's the next thing you're gonna become desensitized to? I mean, our president literally wants to replace PBS with shows like this that desensitize little kids to slavery.
I'm sorry, Mr. Columbus, but I heard at school that you spoiled paradise and you brought slavery and murder to peaceful people.
The Caribs, who are vicious, warring cannibals.
Cannibals? Like they
eat people, see.
Whoa.
Right? Hey, all the things that are bad in the world I come from, jealousy, lying, murder, war, it all exists in the land I just found too. But in Europe we draw the line at things like eating people and human sacrifice.
Yeah, but what about slavery? You didn't deny that.
Deny? No. Slavery is as old as time and has taken place in every corner of the world, even amongst the people I just left. Being taken as a slave is better than being killed, no? I don't see the problem.
Imagine little kids not seeing a problem with slavery. Not gonna lie, the generation raised on those cartoons is gonna be completely cooked. But I'm gonna leave that for the future me to address, because we have more pressing issues today. Like this white woman who basically admitted that she intentionally used the N-word because she knew it was gonna go viral and possibly put her in a position where she can become financially free and quit her job. She ended up getting fired, by the way.
Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas.
But although she was fired, unfortunately, it seems like her plan low-key did work, because she definitely got the clout that she was looking for.
I mean, would you use the N-word out of interest?
Yes.
You would?
I do, quite frequently.
You use the N-word quite frequently. Well, why? Other than the fact you're a despicable racist. Are you?
Some would say I am. I guess according to the ADL, I'm a white supremacist, I'm a neo-Nazi,
yeah, well, if you use the N-word repeatedly, you are a racist then, are you? Are you...
Sure, I'll embrace that. If that means forwarding, you know, helping white people achieve freedom of speech, real freedom of speech, which, by the way, I mean, Shiloh Hendricks is being attacked on all fronts. They're trying to bring legal charges against her. They're trying to get her children taken away.
And just FYI, Shiloh Hendricks is the white woman who called the little kid the N-word at the park. After the clip went viral, her life kind of got flipped upside down.
The thing is, it's just respect, guys. It's just respect. They're not trying to control your freedom of speech. It's just respect. And if you're not willing to respect somebody, they're going to make you respect them. That's how it is. That's all it is. Just like how certain people don't want people doing certain things around them. They just don't want you doing that. It's called boundaries and respect. If you can't respect that, then hey, I don't know what I can say. I really don't know what I can say.
And a bunch of racists grouped together to make $1 million fundraiser for her, which from last I heard seemed like it was pretty successful.
So you were saying Carmelo Anthony, it doesn't matter, that's a different
Sorry, but just to be
thing.
clear, you just said to me you use the N-word regularly. In what context? Do you use it with black people?
Yes, if it's appropriate.
When would it be appropriate to use the N-word?
When she doesn't think she's gonna get her shit rocked, that's when.
When would it be appropriate?
Yeah, when would it be appropriate?
Anytime I feel like it.
So you're an unashamed racist.
Correct.
Well, do you understand that makes you a despicable human being?
It's so funny that she uses the excuse that she's trying to achieve true freedom of speech for white people. What significant role does you being able to say the N-word play in your freedom of speech? Like, even let's say you were critical of a lot of things that happen in the black community. You disliked a lot of things that black people do, which, I mean, it seems to be the case with this lady because she just admitted to being a racist. Sure, it's within your freedom of speech to call it out. Why can't you just address the issues that you find with the community without antagonizing the people themselves? Do you genuinely have a problem with things that the black community does? Or are you rage baiting, trying to garner more clout? But I'll leave that up for you guys to decide. Look, my whole point of making
Okay. I'm gonna leave the video here. If you wanna watch the rest of it, go back and watch it. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave this video here, guys. I'll be honest with you now. When it comes to not even racism, just internet rage baiting, because in the real world, it is a rare occasion for these things to happen. It doesn't happen that often. You could even hear from what he said. He said 2 months ago, right? And of course, he's still feeling pressed now after those 2 months. But it's a rare thing, bro. And when it does happen, you just need to address it how you want to address it. You know what I'm saying? And that's any slur, racial slur. You know what I'm saying? Just like, bro, you can't address it how you want to address it. No one would fault you anyways, right? But another thing that you got to consider when you're trying to do these things, you got to understand that these people are doing this because they're trying to rage bait you, trying to make you do something. Now, sometimes you can't control it. Sometimes, in certain situations, on principle, you have to act. On certain things, walk away. Just walk away. It's not worth it, and it's not going to bring any change. Just walk away. Hope I gave you a good advice about this, but without further ado, thank you for watching the rest of the video. Thank you for chilling with your Owen. Comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, I've been the Lost Owen. We out.